Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Unique Tara 444. I will be doing the sign of Scorpio for today, for the month of June, and for the week of the 5th through the 12th. Again, this is for the sign of Scorpio, and today I will be doing a reading for my lovely Scorpios. Okay, any additional information like scheduling a reading with me, you can find all in the description box. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So with being that said, let's get started. Oh, and if you need to email me, my email is uniquetera444@gmail.com. Alright, Scorpios, let's get started on your reading. I am using the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland, and I also will be clarifying the cards with a tarot deck by Patrick Valenza, which is the Deviant Moon Tarot. It's a pretty cool deck, so I'm going to use it today for my lovely Scorpios. Okay, so let's get started. What messages do we have for the sign of Scorpio for the month of June 2017, the week of the 5th through the 12th? What messages do we have for the sign of Scorpio, Spirit? One more shuffle. Alright. A card did fall out. It was the Authority card. And with the Authority card, I feel like some people need to put their foot down on some things that may be going on with them. Okay? So I'm going to cut this deck. I think I cut that wrong. Hopefully I get it. Okay, the first card we have is financial and marital changes. The second one we have is heartache and loss. The third one, or the fourth one we have is triumph and success. I think I said the third one. I meant to say the fourth one. The fifth one, we have spiritual union. That's a good card, a pretty card. And last, we have suffering and silence. Now, I think I did Virgo and another sign where they had suffering and silence. You know, we want to kind of stay away from this. You know, we have some things bottled up inside of us where we don't want to really share that, but you know, it's with Scorpios, we tend to keep things inside of us. I'm a water sign myself, a Scorpio with the Pisces moon. Also, the reading that's laid out today will not resonate to everyone, so please remember that it will only resonate to some of those people, Scorpios. So please check your moon, sun and rising sign, or sun, moon, and rising sign, if something here does not resonate to you, okay? And in the outcome, we have rejoice and celebration. This card reminds me of the Three of Cups. So, you know, with the Three of Cups, I always think of a three-way relationship, but we'll see what that's all about in the end, okay? Let's get started. I don't think I want to put that there. Let's see. I'll lay that on the side until we're done. Okay, with this authority card, like I said, you know, I think it's some of us need to be putting our foot down about some things. Children come into mind when I look at the authority card for some of my Scorpios. You know, maybe, you know, you got some children who are misbehaving right now, you know what I'm saying, and they're not doing good in school. Maybe their grades are not up or whatever. And, you know, you have to put some type of authority down so that they know who's boss. You know, you still are their parent, so let them know, you know. I have children, and sometimes, you know, it's hard for me to put that authority in because you still want to be, not, you still want to have a good relationship with your kids so that they can come to you with any situation. So that's what I get for some of my Scorpios. Now, for the rest of my Scorpios, I think that this has to do with the situation that you need to put your foot down in. You know, maybe some things are going on where you don't feel like you have authority in it. Okay, so remember that. Next, we have financial and marital changes, okay? For some of us Scorpios, we may be getting a divorce, which may be causing us a hardship. Or some of us may be getting a divorce and waiting on a big settlement from that divorce. And for some Scorpios, we may be getting married where, you know, the marriage may be costing you a lot out of your pocket. You know, when we get married, we want to have the finest things in life, period. So when it comes to a wedding, I know us Scorpios, we want to have the best, and we kind of tend to overboard with things. So that may have something to do with it. I think for the rest of my Scorpios, I think that, you know, maybe you just now getting married and things have become a hardship far as financial. Okay. The next card we have is heartache and loss. So some of us with this, I feel like, you know, we've moved on past something in our life. Okay. It may have to do with a relationship, you know, or a relationship where something is causing you a lot of heartache and loss. Okay. Maybe we're in relationships where it's costing us a lot of money. You know, we did get the financial and marital changes, so, you know, maybe it's hurting someone out there to have to break up their situation with their loved ones, and it's causing them because it was causing them money. Okay. I also get, you know, maybe someone recently experienced a death, or maybe they have a sick loved one right now, which is causing a lot of heartache and loss. If that is the case, I do apologize for that. Okay. Next, we have triumph and success. Okay. So with all that's going on right now, we will get through this. You know what I'm saying? This is the Ace of Swords in the deck. So I do believe that, you know, after all that's going on, we will come out in the end, like we always do, Scorpios, right? Next, we have spiritual union. Okay. And spiritual union, I believe, you know, this is like the soulmate card to me, okay? So maybe this heartache and loss has something to do with a soulmate that you thought that you were going to marry, okay? Because you did get the financial and marital changes. Maybe you thought you were going to marry the person you thought was your soulmate, and it's causing you a lot of heartache and loss because it's not going the way it's planned, okay? And this is the reason why it's causing you a lot of, you know, suffering in silence, you know, not really wanting to talk to your mate, your partner, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, where you're keeping things bottled up in the inside. So I'm going to clarify some cards and see what the real nitty-gritty is for my Scorpios. My lovely, lovely, lovely Scorpios. Let's see what Spirit has messages for you for the month of June, for the week of the 4th, or I'm sorry, the week of the 5th through the 12th. Okay? This card showed up, the 9 of Cups. I'm going to put that back, though. If it's meant to be, I know that he will pop back up. And with the 9 of Cups, I feel like, you know, some of us Scorpios were wishing on something or hoping on something, you know, hoping that we had our soulmate with us for the rest of our life, that we will marry them, you know, and it's causing us heartache and pain and suffering and silence. We don't need that, but we will get over it because we have triumph and success, and we just need to have the authority over the situation so that we can get through that, okay? And then maybe this 3 of Cups, or I'm sorry, this 3 rejoice and celebration, the outcome card that you had, you know, maybe that's, you know, maybe that's something that we'll be able to celebrate after all this heartache and loss and suffering, okay? So I'm going to give these cards one more good shuffle, and then we will begin the reading for our lovely Scorpios. This is a cool deck, by the way. It kind of scared me when I first got it, but I kind of getting used to it now. In the last, at the bottom of the deck, we did get the Hierophant. You can be dealing with a Earth sign, or I'm sorry, you could be dealing with a Taurus, because this is a Taurus card. And with this card, I believe, you know, we've thought out things, you know. We're seeking out higher wisdom in a situation, you know. So whenever we're meditating, you know, it's almost like praying. So that's what this Hierophant is all about for you, Scorpio. So that's good that you're taking the time to think things through and meditate, okay? The first card we have is the Ace of Wands. The second card we have is the Three of Wands. The third card we have is the Six of Cups. The fourth card we have is the King of Swords. The fifth card we have is the Four of Pentacles. And the last card we have is the Three of Pentacles. So I'm going to lay this on the side, and let's see what this is. Okay, here with the Authority card, we did get the Ace of Wands, okay? So, like I said at the beginning, I do think we need some type of authority with our children. That's what I get with this card. You know, you have the baby here with the Ace of Wands in this picture, if you can see. So I think that, you know, we need to instill in our children, you know, morals and responsibilities and standards in life, okay? And maybe we'll have a new beginning at this, because the aces are all about beginnings, okay? And, you know, maybe this is where you're going to start putting your foot down to do what it is that you have to do in your household with your children, okay? Having that authority, okay? Also, I think that it is good that we start, you know, instilling all of these morals and standards and responsibility in our children as they come out the womb, you know. Once they get a certain age, there's nothing you can really say to them to listen to you. So remember that, okay? So for those who are dealing with this right now, I think that the best thing that we could do is just start to regain the situation and just start, you know, small talk conversation with our children, especially if they're teenagers, and try to just get a feel about them and just let them know that you love them. You know, you love them since birth, okay? And then we can get that situation under control with our children. Okay, next we have financial and marital changes, okay? And it was coupled up with the Three of Wands, okay? And with this, I feel like, you know, maybe some of us are trying to back out the situation, you know, like, do I really want to be in this marriage? Do I really want to go through this, okay? As you can see in this pictures, you know, she got her finger on her lip and she's looking at those wands, and it's like, wow, should I make this decision or not? So, you know, make sure you guys, my Scorpios out there, are making the right decisions, because your marital and your financial is going to change, okay? Next we have heartache and loss, and with that we have the Four of Cups, okay? So with the Four of Cups, I feel like maybe we were thinking about the past, or thinking about how things could be, or maybe this person made you happy, but now it's causing you so much heartache and pain, okay? Like everything was all good at the beginning, but now it's kind of like, oh, it's causing so much agony. And then I feel like, you know, in this situation, You know, we probably have to take the good with the bad in this relationship that I feel it is. You know what I'm saying? Because you have the angel and then you have the devil right here, if you can see. So I feel like, you know, it's playing in your ear whether if I should stay or whether if I go, and it's causing a lot of heartache and loss because maybe you really don't want to go, you want to stay in a situation, but you know it's not happy for you anymore. Next we have triumph and success, and coupled up with that is the King of Swords. Okay, so you know everything is clear. Everything is clear to you about what you want to do. So there's no sense of sitting around waiting for something to happen. If it hasn't happened yet, move on, because you will have triumph and success. You will win in the end. Next we have spiritual union. Okay, and with that we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so I think that with that someone is holding back, you know, and maybe they're holding back because they gave in to this union or to this relationship. They gave in so much and the other person was holding back. They don't know if they should you know, continue to express their feelings and their love and hold on to this person. As you can see, the man is holding on to his pentacles, you know, and it's close to his heart, so he's not really expressing anything. And here it is, you know, her jacket is open where her heart is exposed. And, you know, you can feel like this is the perfect union for you, but how could it be the perfect union for you if only one of you guys are opening up and this one is not? Okay, that's what I get with this card. I get that, you know, the person that you're with could be a potential soulmate, but that person needs to give in a little bit more emotionally. Okay, and with this card you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay, you also could be dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and you also can be dealing with the air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, I also see Earth on here too, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. So we'll see. The last card you have is Suffering in Silence, and coupled up with that card is the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like, you know, it was something that you wanted to work on or something that you need to work on, but you're not really expressing it. You're keeping everything bottled up, okay? Or maybe you try so hard to make things work, you know, make things work out for your partnership, make things work out for your family, but it's just not there, you know? And that's what's causing you suffering in silence and not communicating, okay? We need to communicate the things that we want, and we definitely need to find someone who we can talk to, okay? Maybe you need to talk to your partner. Maybe you need to talk to your family about some things that's not working in this relationship or in this family network, okay? Because that's what I feel like. Something needs to be worked out in the family, okay? Last, we had the Hierophant, and we also had Rejoice in Celebration. Okay, so whatever the situation is, whether if it has something to do with a relationship, marriage, or family, you know, you just take the time and think about what needs to be done, what you can do to make the situation work so that you can have celebration and rejoice in that celebration, okay? I'm going to do one more clarification for these cards for you, okay? Scorpios, for my lovely Scorpios. Spirit, is there any more messages for the Scorpio for the month of June, for the week of June 5th through June 12th, please? And thank you. Okay, I'm not going to cut the cards this time, okay, guys? Alrighty, let's see what we got here. We have the Chariot. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Two of Wands. And we have the Knight of Wands. And an outcome, we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so there's definitely some inner conflict going on with you. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why the Hierophant card is here, because you really don't know what to do with this situation. Okay, this could indicate a lot of arguments going on too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of competition. What's going on? But I believe it's a lot of argument and quarreling going on, where we would need to watch that, because if we love our loved ones and we want to, be able to get past these negative issues, everything will be okay, because you did get triumph and success, so things will work out for you, Scorpio. Okay, so with this authority card in the Chariot, I think that things will start to move forward. Things will start to move forward in the situation with you and your child, or the situation for my Scorpios who's this is for. We just have to change our way of disciplining our children, or interacting with our children. So I think that's why the Chariot is here, because we need to move on to something different, since the old ways aren't working. Okay? With the financial and marital changes, along with the Three of Wands, we had the Queen of Cups. So I think that, and this could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So I really think that, you really want to offer your love in your marriage proposal. You're just not sure about it, okay? You see here, the Queen, she wants to offer it. She's just not sure. She's not sure. She wants to make sure that, she knows what she's getting into, because sometimes with us Scorpios, when we're in it to win it. There's no turning back, okay? So just, take your time and figure out what you want to do first, because you are a loving person and you're ready to give up this love to this person. You just have to make sure if that's the right choice, okay? Next, we had heartache and loss. And like I said, with this card, I believe that, you were working on the situation, and, it's just causing you a lot of heartache and loss, because maybe things aren't going your way, okay? Maybe things aren't going the way that you would like them to go. And with that, I have the Eight of Pentacles. So, yeah, you're working really hard at this situation. You're working really hard at this situation, and maybe you feel like, things aren't working out, okay? So if things are not working out and it's causing you heartache and loss, just leave it alone, okay? We don't need that. We don't need that at all. Or maybe, as I said earlier, you know what I'm saying, maybe this has to do with a decision with a loved one who's been sick, and you don't know if you should pull the plug or not. You know what I'm saying? With this here. You don't know. You have a decision. Maybe you really don't want to be the person to make that decision that's causing you a lot of heartache and loss. Okay? And maybe all this heartache and loss, whatever the situation has been, it's been putting you, drowning yourself in work. You know what I'm saying? You haven't been able to do anything but work, so you don't have to think about all this heartache and loss, okay? But again, I think that you need to address the issue, or maybe talk to a close friend or family member, because we don't want to be suffering and having heartache, okay? Next, we have the Triumph and Success, and the first card that coupled up with that was the the King of Swords, okay? And with that, I said, things are clear. Things will clear out and go in your favor, okay? And with that, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So I do believe that, financially things will work out. If you decide to do that marriage thing, if you want to get married to this person and you really think that things will work out, go forward. Go forward with that. Because the Queen of Pentacles tells me that everything is okay. And then the Queen of Pentacles, she has the little kids at the bottom, So maybe, maybe you didn't think that you wanted to marry this person because they had kids or small kids or something like that. I'm not sure. But I think it's a goal with triumph and success. You know, if you're really thinking about this person, and this person really supports you, and you're really financial stable, go ahead and do that marital change and get married. Okay? And here with the spiritual union, we had the Four of Pentacles, where I felt like one of you guys were giving into this relationship emotionally, and one of you were holding back. Okay? And I feel with the Two of Wands here, you know, you have to make a decision on if you want to stay in this union or not. Okay? That's what I feel. And last, you know, we have the suffering in silence, which was with the Three of Pentacles, where I felt like, you know, you were working on this situation, you know, and it's really, you don't want to talk about it, or maybe it's some type of family issue that you didn't want to talk about, but whatever it is, you were working on it, okay? And then here's the Knight of Wands here, okay? So I think that, you know, things are going to work out pretty fast for you. I feel like with the Knight of Wands, you know, you just want change, and you want change fast, because this has to do with your family and your loved ones, and you definitely don't want to suffer. Okay, so you want out of this, out of that feeling. Okay, so okay, my lovely Scorpios, that's all I have for you today. I will see you soon for your love reading. Okay, you guys have a good day, and I hope that whatever was laid out on the table today helped someone and it resonated. Like I said, if it did, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon with your love reading. Have a good day.